Has this freshman year been about what you expected?
It's actually been more than I expected. We go through our ups and downs, but it's been fun. We got to finish off strong though, so focus on everything.
Why more than you expected?
I didn't really expect myself to be in the role I am right now. I didn't really expect myself to be able to play a major role in the team. I just kind of wanted to fit where I'd be and play the biggest role that I can.
At what point did you feel like you would have an impact on this team?
The first game. I kind of felt that I had to step up myself. I had to put more time in the film room, in the weight room, extra footwork, extra speed work, and stuff like that.
Was there something in that first game that told you that?
Who likes losing? Who likes going out like that on the first game, on your game opener, your home opener. So I kind of made a promise to myself to do whatever I can.
And we talk about the seniors. Coach Ford has talked about how they, helped turn around the season and kind of lead you guys back in the right direction. From your vantage point, what was that senior leadership like to get the season right?
Man, first off, I just want to say I love each and every one of the seniors that's on this team right now. I've never been around a group of men that wanted to be the best that they can be. I've never been around a men that expect the best out of everybody every single day, no matter what we're doing, where we're at. Even off the field, we'll be on the streets or just doing something. The seniors will be watching out and making sure that we're all on track. Now we're doing something we're not supposed to do. I love those guys. They're the heart and soul of our team, and they're the reason why everything's turned around.
What have some of your older teammates told you about this rivalry with Vanderbilt and kind of the importance of getting things turned around here?
Coming from Cal, I don't really know the rivalry. They kind of, put me in. So they just tell me this is a big week. This is a state championship game for them, for us. We just got to prepare like we've done the past few weeks. Just make the adjustments as we do and just go throughout the week.
Henry, they mentioned on the broadcast you dislocated your knee against Kentucky.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Painful. Painful. No injury's fun, but once you're dedicated to something and once you love the group of men you're around, you do anything for them.
Was it pretty obvious when you looked down and you could see?
I was like, I got to get moving, and then kind of got up and then kind of got back into place, and then I was like, I'm gonna just roll. We got to roll now.
How were you able to kind of still play at any kind of effectiveness with that?
Warming it up, getting on the bike, moving it, not trying to keep it stiff. They kept me on the bike once I came out. So I just try to keep it moving now. I just go from there.
Has Daniel or anybody else been kind of a mentor to you this year?
Every single senior. Every single senior. They kind of told me what they expected me to do when I got here. And they took me under their wing. They didn't really leave me as like the freshman. They took me under and to kind of showed me the in and outs. How Tennessee is. How football is supposed to be, how we're supposed to play on the field and stuff like that. So it's been great.
Any of them anyone in particular more than the others?
I wouldn't say so.
And what did bowl eligibility, getting that official, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. It kind of just showed that all the hard work that we've been doing, is paying off. It's starting to turn around. And kind of what we talked about earlier, we just want our seniors to leave with a happy end. We're doing everything we can so that they have the best season they can.
Your family's in California. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'll be around the coaches. This is my family. So I'll be around the coaches and, spending time with their families and getting to know them.
You mentioned the seniors, all of them meant something to you, but with Daniel Batuli playing the same position, did he kind of show you this is how you play linebacker in the SEC?
Oh, yeah. You watch that, yeah. So, like I told you guys before, Daniel took me under his wing. Fall camp, we were in there late nights. Watching film and making sure that I knew the playbook, and I love Daniel for that. But once you guys watch him on the field, that man's a freak. He's a monster, and he's the example of how a linebacker position is supposed to be played. So all props to Daniel. I love that man.
Is it a complicated playbook?
Once you start learning it, if you're from the outside looking in, it is. But once you start learning it.
How interchangeable are your positions, yours and Daniel's?
Can you say it again?
How interchangeable are your positions, yours and Daniel?
What do you mean by that?
Well, just being able to slide into one another's position, linebacker position.
I would say we're kind of the same. His position kind of has more technical stuff to do, but As linebackers, you play together. You guys are tight on the string. You move, he moves. One moves, you both move. So we kind of just try to play like that.
Henry, dislocating your kneecap, is that something you've had before? Has that ever happened, or was that the first time?
I had it before in high school, but I kind of sat out in high school. I didn't know how to handle it, how to fight through pain. When it came back around again, I was like, I'm going to take this one out.
Anything long-term you might have to do maybe to prevent it?
No, I'll be good. I'll be good.
You're also wearing a really big brace on
Yes,
your
sir.
arm. Are you dealing with something on your arm too? Is it kind of an injury?
A little banged up on the elbow, but I'll be good.
I'm sure you had thoughts what your freshman season would go like with some of the ups and downs.
Yeah.
How do you kind of reflect on just how the season's gone for you and for the team?
Man, I loved it. I love how the season go. The ups and downs, you kind of embrace it. I just love the way how we bounce back as a team. We didn't really just sit down and dwell on the bad things. We came back as a team, came as a whole, and that's what I really love about it. We cleaned up together.
Their running back, KeShawn Vaughn, what makes him so dangerous from what you see on film?
Watching film so far, he's fast, physical. He could make you miss, and once he gets in space, he'll go for 6. So we just got to be able to contain him, play defenses as we've been playing before, and just play as one.
I don't know if you know the story much of Darrin Kirkland, but he's going to run through the T. He's
Yeah.
a really good player his early years here. Do you kind of appreciate, hey, this can be taken away from me, so I better give all I can every moment?
Darrin Kirkland was my host when I came here.
Okay.
Him and Jordan Allen were here, so I know DK pretty well. But you kind of want to grasp everything as you can. You never want to miss an opportunity. You take every opportunity as you can, because it's a blessing, and blessings can be taken away from you quickly. So being able to see him run through that tee one last time is going to be great. That's my guy right there.
Thanksgiving coming up, man. What are your must-haves on the Thanksgiving table?
Must-haves. I'm not really a picky guy, but I got to get some chocolate pie and ice cream. That's all I need for Thanksgiving. I'll be good, and some Skittles. I'll be good, and some Skittles. The rainbow, the original. That's all I need.
Do they go on top of the ice cream?
Yeah. Go on top of the ice cream.
That's a daily thing, or this is specifically Thanksgiving?
Skittles is a daily thing, but chocolate, I've always had chocolate pie and ice cream for Thanksgiving. But for everybody looking at, if you guys give me some Skittles, I love you forever. I love you forever.
Any bowl preference? Y'all talking about bowls at all?
Worried about Vanderbilt. We got to, like we said before, we take it week by week. We focus on 1 week at a time, and then when the bowl comes, then we'll focus on that.
Henry, that D-line, you guys lost Aubrey during the game, and you still had great success. Talking about that group and still being able to make plays.
Yeah, the D-line's huge. They play a huge part in our defense. They make things work. They stop the runs, basically, and they let us back dudes cover. We give all props to them. They were able to get back there, and they stepped up big time.
Hey, Nigel's a guy that's not afraid. He talked about it. Confront somebody if there's something tough to tell them. Was that have you had any of that tough coaching from Nigel, and was that an adjustment at all?
Yeah, Nigel gets on everybody. That's that leader. That's that. I want the best out of you. Like I said before, he'll get on you when he sees you slacking, and then whenever we see him slacking, we'll get on him. So it goes hand in hand.
But at first, was there like a whoa? Okay.
Yeah. When he get it to me first, I was like, oh, I got you, man. I got you. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.